Hi, it's Fly. Welcome back to another Minecraft Dream Designs video. Last episode, we built the thing behind me. We learned how to build these custom trees and the river fog effect using lava and glass. And I'm excited to do another build with you guys today. If you don't know what Minecraft Dream Designs is, it's a series that I created for both of us to build together and learn how to build things that we haven't really built before. I just want to build up some confidence in people and myself of going out of our comfort zone and building what we haven't built before, using no previous tutorials or knowledge. Let's just build and have fun with it. This episode is something completely different from what we did last episode. That's going to be a lot of the series where we're going to be switching from different styles and builds a lot because we want to learn a lot of different techniques, and most of those come from different styles. So today, I had a suggestion in the comments. I'm sorry, I forgot the name, but I'll put a screenshot up on the screen here of the suggestion. Someone asked me for an idea for a house of some sort that I could live in for the series, and I was starting to think of what kind of houses I would live in. Usually I am a house builder, but I never go for any modern real-life houses, such as suburban houses. I never have really built a house like that except for years and years, a lifetime ago. I've built out of a tutorial, and I never built a house on my own of my design, a suburban house. And those houses look super cool to me. Basic, yes, they are kind of plain vanilla houses, but I think we could put a little bit of style to it if we just think out of the box, like this series is built for. So let's find a place for a suburban house in this world. This area is pretty good. It might not be big enough though. It's pretty close to the village too, which I'm thinking of remodeling in the series sometime. So I'm gonna find a different spot for it. This area would actually work pretty well if these trees weren't here. Okay, now we got a pretty flat area to work with. Alright, palette time. Usually I start off with a palette for my builds, so let's do that now before we do anything. So I want my palette to be pretty expressive. I don't want it to be all plain like a normal suburban house. I just need to figure out how to get that more personality into a basic structure. So first I'm going to use my favorite colors, which is yellow and white for me. You can use your favorite colors, or you can just go plain and basic and use a simple palette like white and gray. I think normally suburban houses use very simple palettes. So here's some birch, and this palette will be full of blocks that I will most likely not be using. We just want our options to be set in front of us. And then I'm thinking of a very solid white, so I'm gonna get all of the white blocks that I can find, such as white wool, white concrete. I love the sound of mud bricks too. Oh, that's a nice sound. That's really nice. Wow, these colors are extraordinarily different from what I started with. See, this is the idea that I had in my mind, and then this is when I went into the creative menu and I looked around. This is what you can get to if you actually experiment with what you want to build. So this is what I recommend. If you find something different and you like it, then you should experiment with it, like I'm doing right now. Going with what my gut felt good with in the beginning, with using the mud bricks and then using the, well, if I pick it up, the birch as a base, at least to start with. Because I kind of like the combination. I don't know why it kind of looks bad, but also kind of looks good. And I think we should stop planning because I've been planning for like 30 minutes now and it's kind of getting a little tiresome, so I'm just gonna go start building, see where it goes, and if I switch to block palette, that's okay. That's just the process of this series. We're gonna have to change a lot of it. Oh my gosh, the house matches my skin actually. The mud bricks, I never even noticed. The mud bricks match my pants perfectly. So this palette right here, well, I got rid of it. This palette right here, right there, no wonder I am so so attracted to it. It's my skin. Literally. Okay, we're building out of this palette. As an idea for you guys, if you are stuck with a building palette, maybe just go with the palette of your aesthetic. Literally, because I didn't even think about my skin, and I came up with those blocks in my head, and they are literally my skin. So if you're stuck with a building palette and if you can't come up with any ideas, just use your skin, I guess. So let's begin with the building process. I just deleted all of my blocks that I wanted to use. One of the main things that I really want my house to have is an archway entrance, and we can use the stairs to make that archway. And this area right here will basically be the driveway area. So let's have it 3 blocks away from the entrance, and we'll have the front door about right here. Up here, I'm going to put upside down staircase indentation right here. I don't know why, I just feel like it needs to be there. And then I'm gonna continue with the birch up here. So here is a window area. Let's start with the roof. So the roof is gonna be a white outline. We could just use an upside down stair behind that one, and then go on a pattern such as this. This middle block right here isn't exactly a point, and I kind of wanted it to be a point. You know what? That works. Actually, I kind of like that. And let's try with the mud brick. Oh, that is cute. I kind of like that. I mean, the roof is barely noticeable, unless you look at it on the side. If you look at it straight on, you can't even see the brown. So that's okay. So I'm thinking of a front porch right here, so we can have more of this roof that comes out like this. And a porch will be under this roof. And then we can use some quartz slabs to slab it off. So I think I'm gonna have it 5 blocks long for the porch on both sides, actually. Well, suburban houses aren't symmetrical. Yeah, we'll keep it 5 and 3 on this side, and a normal block over here. Actually, these would be in the corner because it needs to have more of an outline like that, and then an outline right there. Okay, that's pretty good. For the porch, it can actually be like a step up. We could have top slabs for the roof right here, and then a door on this level wouldn't be so weird since it's not touching a roof anymore. You can also just simply have another slab right like there. So now we can slab up this porch, this front porch, so it can be a little bit higher off the ground. And now to put a fence around the porch, maybe diorite walls and maybe iron could work. That's cute. I kind of like that. And then we use a pillar right there and a pillar under the diorite walls, and then have a stair coming out here, and on the other side another stair. This will be another wall right here. I was thinking of doing upside down stairs, which looks even better actually. I think I like the upside down stairs all the way. Well, if I don't put stair over there. Okay, come on. Okay. Upside down stair. How does that look? That doesn't look that bad actually. Okay, so what I've seen in a pattern of houses is a back area over here. The roof, one side of the roof is matching like an extended part of the roof. So it's better if I just model this instead of telling you. So one side of the roof is exactly like that side, and then the roof basically just extends further and usually taller, something like that. I was thinking, have you ever seen that before, where the roof connects to a farther roof in the back, and then usually it has a connection in the middle with the same outline roof color. So I'm gonna move on to this back side. I'm actually gonna use a different color, like oak. And we're gonna texturize these, don't worry. So since the roof is in front here, I'm gonna go in the back and place a wall here, such as that. That's starting to look like a suburban house, actually. I'm gonna experiment a little bit more with these color sections. Okay, so I've decided on this coloring, just having some oak on the bottom here. It's gonna have variation of textures, so hopefully that helps the colors balance out a little. I know this mud brick seems a bit daunting with the white and the yellow, but hopefully I can texturize it. Honestly, it looks cute to me, but I know to other people it might not seem all there, but it's cute to me because it matches my skin, which is amazing. But you know, you guys can find it not cute. You guys can build your houses in different colors. That's all right. This is just a selective build from me. You guys can take whatever you want from this video. We're just learning how we can use a concept like this and build it in our own styles. Moving on, I have decided that I'm gonna try and build in shaders. I love my shaders. I just feel like they don't really do very well with videos. I don't know if people like to watch Minecraft with shaders because some people think that shaders aren't exactly very core Minecraft. They're more just making Minecraft look pretty and not look like Minecraft. But I love shaders. If you guys like shaders too, let me know and I'll record more stuff in shaders. I really love shaders. I want to move on to the garage next. So the garage will have, you know, a garage door. So simply it'll be like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a good starting point. So for a garage, I don't know how big I want the door. Maybe one more down for the door. Yeah, there we go. And then we want some stairs to make more of a curve because I kind of like the curviness of a garage door, the idea of that. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, what about bone blocks? Bone blocks might look good. Of course, not in the vertical orientation, but in the horizontal orientation like this. Okay, what does this look like? Oh, that looks so much better. The bone block has a hint of yellow to it, so I think that's why it looks a lot better with the birch. So I'm gonna keep it as a bone block for now. Now, I want a room above the garage here. Okay, and then I want enough room for a window right here. Now it's time to start forming out a roof. And then on the top, since this is an uneven build, we just put a slab here, slab there, and a slab right in the middle of these two stairs. And we could get rid of that one there because that's going to be mud brick in a second. And then we want our upside down bricks, no, not bricks, quartz here. Now that roof is almost similar to that roof. We want consistency because suburban houses have that consistency in their flow. And I'm almost tempted to actually slab this part of the roof off. Ooh, wait. Oh, that looks so much better. What happens if I slab it off right here? Because it brings more of an overhang into the build. I kind of like that. Okay, so this first part of the front of the garage part is now done, although do I want like a split section here to separate the roof from the room? Yeah, that doesn't actually look that bad. I kind of want to see if these upside down stairs could change into a slab. Does that look any better? No, this doesn't work that well with some slabs. So I will keep this as upside down stairs because slabs don't work well with this last bit. I'm trying to understand how over here. Oh, I see. Because since we have this slab here, these slabs are connecting to this slab. But on the other hand, over here, we have we don't have a slab on the bottom of this brick, but if we did, this is what it would look like. And if we keep an upside down stair there, does that look better? Yes, kind of. Okay, I see it. I gotta fix up this little bit over here. Does that help with the consistency? The stairs, personally, to me, on right here, the upside down stairs for the divider between the roof area and the room area right there, it kind of looks better than the slabs like I put over there to me, so I'm gonna leave it like that. You guys can mess around with your builds if you have something similar to mine, and you guys can decide what you like. So now I'm gonna continue off with this roof. So instead of using stairs right here, there is a slab on the bottom here now, so I could just use the slabs, honestly, if I wanted to outline the roof. Which, let me see what it looks like over here if I just leave the slabs and have mud bricks over them. Yeah, I kind of like the mud brick stairs over the slabs a lot better. Okay, since I'm starting to do multiple lines here, I'm gonna use a mod called Effortless Building. Oops, I keep on opening Lighmatica. Effortless Building is a mod that helps with like very repetitive sequences such as this, like a line of slabs like that. It's a lot like a simpler version of World Edit, but you can't really make large-scale building. Well, you can if you're determined enough, but I wouldn't recommend making large-scale builds with this unless it's a very repetitive build. But Effortless Building is very helpful if you want the workflow to go a bit quicker like this, which I'm not going to place every individual block if it's a repetitive sequence like this. If it's something unrepetitive, then yes, I'll place every individual block, but something like a roof like that, I am definitely not placing every single one of those stairs. That's annoying. So please hear me out when I use Effortless Building. I swear it's only for repetitive usefulness, okay? Okay. Alright, so now we got the garage bit, which now I'm realizing the window is kind of off-center because of the slabs, but you know what, that's fine. I also like those two windows a lot better than just the one in the middle because it kind of helps with the randomness of it. And I'll have a little mini window up there too. That looks good. I just had the thought of switching these slabs right here, just a minuscule change, but these slabs right here into stairs, and I'll change that slab into a quartz stair. Yeah, that really blends right up to that block and helps center the window right there. And some windows on the side of this house could look a bit cool too. This entire room is just gonna be a room full of windows. Okay, we're looking really nice here. Now it's time to do the main roof, and by that I mean the roof that is literally the center of the building right here, and it goes the complete opposite direction of these roofs. So if you see here, this roof and this roof and this one over here, I just haven't built it yet, are orientated in that direction. The center roof that's not yet built either, the main one is going in that direction and in that direction. First we need to outline the side like this, the triangle. So let's start with this block as one of the overhang blocks. And then we can move this wall back one. Okay, now we got room to work with here. So if this is our overhang block, then we just do that pattern of the upside down and the right side upstairs as high as we can. We'll build our center point right there, add a stair, a right side up stair, an upside down stair, and then we just go down with that pattern one more time. Okay, how does this look? Okay, now that I'm looking at it, it is absurdly tall. I think I'm gonna want to lower it and have just this roof overhang this roof off a bit. You'll see what I'm talking about if you don't understand. See, this is why this series is not a tutorial series, because I always change my perspective on things. This is a learning series for sure. So I'm thinking right about there. Does that look good? Oh yeah, I like that height a lot better. So now those 2 points are at the same level. I'm gonna finish this. Actually, I'll just finish it right now so I don't get bothered to do it again. So now this entire section right here is basically shaped out. Now we can move on to the main roof. So using what we have here and Effortless building, we can now form this center roof. It's also going to hang out from this section just a tad bit like that. So then these stairs from the porch here can actually line up with these stairs over here. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so this basic roof is finished with the mud bricks. Now we're gonna build the outline of quartz around the mud brick stairs. All right, how does that look? That looks really cool. I like it so far. And if you see right here with the garage roof and with the main roof not connecting, we kind of want those connect. Well, at least I do. So I'm gonna break away the parts that aren't connecting and basically just push in this roof into this main roof. And we don't even have to use quartz stairs right here. We could just use the main mud brick stairs. So right here, I'm gonna use a quartz stair because it's not completely in the mud brick stairs. And then right here, I'm actually gonna do an upside down stair right there because it still needs like a slab texture right here, and also it needs something down here to block off that hole. So an upside down stair will help with that. And then if I just connect all of this mud brick together, we'll be able to have a connecting roof. So if you see these corners are all connecting together, and this is a slab, hopefully the slab connects up good. Yep, it did. And then over here we can take away the quartz stairs, turn it into mud bricks, and connect up the corners. Alright, now we have a pretty solid roof. By the way, I kind of switched up some shader settings from this clip since the last clip, so you might see a couple different things visually, but don't worry, I just changed up some shader settings. You're not going crazy. Okay, so now we should work on this roof right here, which it is gonna go through this roof right here and then come out the other side, just like this central, well, not central, but just like the garage bit over here. So I'll do the outline of the white quartz stairs through this main roof right here. Basically, all we do to connect this is just like we did over there. We just have to remove the corner stair here when it's not connecting and replace it, and it should connect just like that. Okay, now you see there's a slab here. I'm gonna break that slab and continue to push the stairs all the way behind here and past. I actually don't know where I'm gonna end this. I guess one block away from the end of this roof because it's like that on this side and I want it to be a little symmetrical, so we can have it like that on this side and come over here and have it sticking out right here. So if we want this roof to see when it goes like straight through this main roof, we want to continue this roof through the other one just like that, I am really sorry about not being able to explain this very, very thoroughly. I realize now that me just saying this roof, that roof, blah, 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 it's kind of confusing. So I apologize. That can be confusing. I hope it's coming out clearly visually at least. So let me try re-explaining it with the quartz stairs right here. So basically we want this, I'm gonna call this roof the vertical roof, and then this main roof the horizontal roof. So I want this vertical roof right here to go through the horizontal roof and out the other side, and basically I want like a copy of this portion of the area of the house to be copied on this side of the house too. So how I'm doing that is taking the quartz blocks, which is the outline of my roof, and this is the end of the mud bricks here. So I'm gonna take that quartz block and it should turn into a stair like that. That's the same as these mud brick stairs. And well, I guess we're gonna have to break that and turn it there. Just break it and keep on placing it until it turns into a corner block, just like that. And then we continue placing these blocks up until they're at the 1 block away from this wall right here. And now I don't really need to break the roof here to continue, so all I have to do is just simply put a line of stairs all the way to that end over here. So if we see here, even though it's stopped right here, the roof is still continuing down this roof right here. So we're still going to continue with the mud bricks. And we might even get rid of these quartz stairs and continue with the mud bricks so it blends in with this portion of the roof. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now it seems seamless in the transitions between all of these roofs. It's really starting to come together. I really like it so far. You could have done this before you put in the roof, but I'm just gonna come in here ahead of time and break the inside of the roof here because it's no longer needed. Okay, we can continue off on this side. And now I can just wall this off because I'm finished with the roof right here. There's this little sliver right here that needs to be walled off too. Alright, there we go. Gotta put the upside down stairs to give it that nice triangular look. Oops, that's slabs. Oh, I completely forgot that this outer edge is supposed to be quartz. Whoops. Alright, there we go. We got this entire section done now. Basically, the front is done. Just gotta complete this little bit. Let's try oak first. We can see what it looks like with oak. And if it doesn't look that good, then I will continue off with birch. Maybe a window might help me decide. I'm not so sure. I think I'm gonna try and change this part into oak because I need more oak to kind of limit the birch a little bit. Oh, that's nice. I do like that. I like how there's oak there. Okay, now I'm gonna complete this wall right here. Alright, now it's not gonna be this flat right here, actually. I'm gonna have a bit that's gonna hang off to the side here, so don't worry about that. But it's looking super good so far. I now notice that I messed up. That is supposed to be a little bit longer, because over here it is not that short. Okay, how many more stairs do I have to go through to get that length? That long? Nope, just one more or less. Oh, is that a slab? Maybe I just messed up because there was a slab. That is a slab. Okay, then I was right. I just needed one slab? No, I needed an upside down stair and then a slab. What is happening here? Okay. Okay, I got it, I think. There we go. That's how it was. Now I gotta do it on this side. Well, it's no longer quite symmetrical anymore. This one is only 1 block away from the edge of the roof, and the next one over here is 2 blocks away, but I'm not too bothered by that. I gotta fill in this hole right here. So I'll leave it be. I don't really care that much about it. I do need to do the upside down stairs to block it off here, just for a little bit of decoration for now. And I'll do a couple windows like that. That works. Just gonna replace all this birch with oak right now because I messed up and I need to replace this now that I changed this area to oak. Actually gonna turn this top part into oak here and see what it looks like instead of it being birch. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better than birch. So now I'm thinking, I'm gonna redo that. Now I am thinking of an extension for this part, this side part, so it's not so flat. And I'm gonna start off doing the roof part actually. So it'll be maybe a couple blocks down, so that's the middle. And I'll say about this long for now. Okay, we got our little mini roof there. What does that look like? That's cute. That's a cute extension, but I kind of want it to be bigger. So, yeah, I want it to be a little bigger. I'm going to completely erase the progress I just did here now. I'm going to do it about 1 block away from the roof there. I think that'll be big enough. Maybe like that, so it's kind of tight knit and it looks like it's just a major extension this way. And I'm gonna delete the roof as I delete the side here as I go. I'm going to oh my gosh, speak properly. That would really be nice. I'm going to delete the side here ahead of time. And I'd say right about here is the end of the roof. Now we just extend this portion out. Wow, it looks really good so far. I'm very excited. Now for walling off this extension here, I'm going to go with birch walls for this area. Mr. Cow, you're gonna be entrapped if you stay there. I would recommend getting out. No? Are you just my pet now? Okay, buddy. You got 3, 2... Okay, he chose To live. Okay. Oh, that's adorable. Poke out some little windows right there. And I was thinking of a very small, I don't really know what they call these, the windows that poke out. It's a lot like this side and this right here. It's just the windows that poke out. I was thinking of making a couple just right here. There we go, little tiny window, and just a little mini window right there. I could actually, to make it have just a bit of birch on the top, I could just put a couple slabs there, and now it's just a fake hole instead of a real block hole. I can't put any glass block in here since it's a top slab and a bottom slab, but it's a good fake hole. I could put some behind it anyway. Now let's go to the other side. I had an idea of using an upside down stair here instead of using just 2 slabs. And I kind of like it. I want to see it in the front here. Well, now I'm not so sure anymore. Maybe the 2 slabs are all right. The full block looks a little better. This is really starting to take shape. It's so cute. Let's put the divider right here. Well, if I can place blocks correctly. And then a little hole right there for a window. Maybe there can be a little door and then a couple of windows. That looks like a face. I've made a face. Oh, it looks even better. It looks even better now. That's so cute. A lot of windows because I really like my window space here. And I might as well put in some windows over here now that I'm in the back area. Put in my divider right here. Window right there. And I want this to be symmetrical from the other side. So I'll just do 2 big windows there. And right here could be a back door to the garage. So right there, because this is the garage area, so we want an entrance in, and there'll be an entrance into the house too. Like usually garages like this or have an entrance into the kitchen. Okay, now we are on the back here. I don't even know where to start with this, I'm gonna be honest. I guess a good way to start is to get this wall finished right here, and we can come up with a plan after. So about right there, and there's a gap right here. I'm trying to figure out how to fill it up. That looks okay. Let me see what happens if I change this inner wall into birch. That might look a little better. Yeah, that looks a little better. Man, I really messed up the house right here where the roof isn't connecting, and I'm almost tempted to completely just move this roof 1 over. I might do it. I'm just gonna do it in the front here to see what it would look like real quick. this looks a lot nicer and cleaner now. I like that change. Okay, let's move on to the back and fix this up now that I changed the front. Just extend it one out. Okay, I think I like that gap a lot better than when this wall connects to this wall. It just seems a bit more separated since the garage area is a little separated. But we also want to make sure this part of the house can connect to the actual main house, since this is supposed to be like a bedroom above the garage. And I know that might sound weird for some people, a bedroom above a garage, but I swear I've had one of these in my childhood. I had a bedroom above the garage, and yes, it did wake me up every time the garage opened. It shook my entire room, but I know it's real. Just gonna clean up a little bit inside. I gotta be careful from what blocks I'm placing and what blocks I'm breaking. So some of it can show outside, some of it can show inside. We just want to be a little careful, but again, we'll clean all of this up eventually. The inside looks awful right now. Okay, so we got a basic canvas here in the back. Kind of want to put a back patio, maybe? I'll just try doing a little bit of stone right here to start off with. And the door to the outside, I think I will just do it right here. And I do think I'm going to do a roof over the patio. Taking the front patio porch thing for reference here. So I don't want the back to be completely structured differently than the front. I want consistency. So I'm going to take the patio from the front and do the same design for the back. I was thinking, since this is connecting into this gap here, I could just put the diorite walls in this gap. Oh, it's not gonna connect to those upside down stairs. So we could just put some pillars there. Actually, I'll do a smooth quartz block right there, so it's kind of seamless with the stairs. And then a quartz pillar, and then a quartz pillar down here. That looks a lot nicer than just the gap. It's a little more detailed. And we'll get to detailing more of this building in a second here. I just want to finish the basic shape. Alright, we have a little patio here now. Now, I don't know what these are called, but there is these things where they have full-on coverage of like this mesh around patios. It's like to stop bugs and stuff from going into the patio. It's still outdoors, but the patio is still like covered up and everything. And I think that mesh could be really nice, except this is looking like it's a jail thing. So I don't know if I'm gonna use these iron bars. Oops, I'm destroying the roof here. What about some glass panes? Those might look a little better. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. So this is like a screen that goes all around the patio to stop, you know, bugs and stuff from going inside. How am I supposed to get rid of these cracks? I don't know. Okay, I'm fine with full blocks right there. I guess it looks a little better. This is something that I would like on my house. Just because I don't really like bugs that much, and I just want to be outside without some bugs and some random pests and stuff that go inside or like on the porch. I just want to hang out on my porch and, you know, watch the sunset without like getting all bit up. So I really like how this design would work in real life too. All right, there's our basic porch area complete. It looks a little similar from the one up front. I just used these glass panes instead of the iron bars. I mean, I could use the glass panes up here too. Oh yeah, I like that design a lot better. I'm also changing these slabs. These used to be slabs. I'm also changing these slabs to upside down stairs to connect it better, because then there would be holes on the top of the screens, and we don't want holes in the screens. The whole purpose is to leave the bugs out. That's what the screens are for. If there's holes, then there's no purpose for the screening at all. That looks a lot better than what I had it as. I like that. Okay, coming back here again. This is also a door area. Now we want kind of a door to get this screen to fully work, because if there's a big gaping hole for a doorway, then there's absolutely no point for... Well, what kind of door do I want? Using some iron doors? We would need a pressure plate though. So there we go. We got pretty much a good patio here. I'm just gonna put a small window here for the garage. Or should I put a window like right here? I like that a little better. Some windows back here and some big ones for the room up here. All right, it's looking good so far. Put a window right here. Oh, it needs to go one up. There we go. And then inside of the patio, I'll put some big windows here. There we go. Okay, I'm thinking of putting a very tiny little shed right here. It's just a tiny storage shed for the backyard. I don't really like it in this spot. It's blocking too much of the sunlight for the afternoon, and for the backyard I want plenty of sunlight, so I'll just put it on the side of the house right here so the garage is blocking it, and it's kind of out of sight, out of mind here. I want this roof to be more curvy than that roof, just because this is a storage shed and it shouldn't be looking like the house. That works. I like how cute that is. Okay, I really like that shape. That's a good shape. Can use our dividers to make little sections like this, and maybe put some oak on the top of it. Okay, there's our little cute shed. So this is really coming out to the shape that I want it to be. I think it's time to move on to texturizing, because I've got the main shape. I've gotten all of the areas and the sections that I wanted, and the basic shape is there. It's now time to, you know, spice it up a little with some sparkling and bedazzling. And for that, we will be seeing all of that decorating in part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially for how much pain this video has caused me. I have seriously ran into so many problems. It was unbearable, but we've all made it through all the way to the end, and I thank you guys so much, and I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!